No one else and no one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself with words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. Hello! So that was Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield. And I really wanted to jump into the idea that, you know, your life is a story that's being written by you day by day. And last video I was talking about authenticity and being real and encouraging you to, you know, find your authentic self and your truth. But then I realized, like, wow, that's so easy to say, but how? How do you do it? So I wanted to share with you, like, 5 things that happened in my life, steps that I took to sharing my authenticity and, you know, becoming the person that I am. So, number 1. Started with just talking with friends, honestly. That may sound easy, but depending on the subject matter of, you know, what you're keeping inside, it can be pretty challenging. And then the second thing that happened to me was that I read a book, Jesse Klein's You'll Grow Out of It, and it really hit me. Like, it was so inspiring, and I realized, oh shit, like, I can write my own memoir really easily. I've got all these stories, all these ideas, all these experiences. And I just, one day after work, ran to a public library and started typing. That was it. And I wrote it for myself. I was like, it'll be great to have these stories. And, you know, that was fine. But really, this was pivotal, was that maybe a year later, I decided to tell people I'd written a book. So the draft had already been finished by this time. But that was a huge decision to let people in, because when I wrote it, I just let it pour, like my actual honest to God thoughts. Scary. You don't really share them. Usually filter, then speak. And I gave it to some people, and I got really good feedback. And then the 4th step was that I decided to publish to the world, like throw myself out in the public space and give it to family members too. Whew, that's been tricky. But, you know, really allowing myself to be seen on this level, to be seen by anyone. And, you know, it's 2 levels of fear here, being judged and accepted by friends and family, but just by people who don't know you. So that was really scary, but I did just kind of like throw it like a grenade and run away. But it's out there, and it's been really cool for people to come back to me and be like, oh my God, I didn't know this about you. So many people have come back and said, wow, like I went through something similar, or I totally know what you're talking about. And that's been really cool to share parts of me with people that I would never have spoken about face to face, but they found something that they could relate to. So these are the biggest ones for me. Sharing the book and publishing. And the last one, step 5, has just been being totally open post-book about what I'm doing now and how I'm living, and really about my love philosophy, and explaining what it means to me and what it means, emotionally, spiritually, intellectually, and it's just how I want to live. So those were my 5 steps to helping me become and embody my authentic self. So I would ask you now to think about, what are some steps that you can take in order to give your true self to the world a little bit more? Maybe you can write out like a 5-step goal plan. It might even start by just telling one person one thing about yourself, your best friend, a family member. It might be writing, it might be drawing or painting some truth about yourself that you were a bit unsure about sharing. But I encourage you to do so, because I think one of the most exciting things is that people that you don't expect will come out and support you. So, yes, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.